Welcome to Madison Square Garden in New York, where EA Sports presents the NHL regular season game between the Pittsburgh Penguins and the New York Rangers.
I'm Jim Houston along with Darryl Ray. You ready for this?
Yes, I am. Let's drop the puck on this one.
And here's how the goalies match up. Fuhrer will be up against Barrasso. The Pittsburgh Penguins win the faceoff. Forsberg gobbles it up. He's flattened by Kasparaitis. Forsberg moves the puck. Tikkanen has a clear path to the net. Hatcher, one-touch pass. Richer starts out. Short pass to Forsberg. Kasparaitis to Johnson. He passes it, gives it to Yager. Leach gets checked. He passes. Shot! Barrasso stops him. Nice save. Fuhrer moves the puck. Richer moves it ahead. Francis gets hit towards the net. He passes it. Fuhrer saves it. Fuhrer holds on to it. The Penguins win the faceoff. Saved, intercepted, that's stopped, shot, Nedved scores! Assisted by Oksuta.
Pittsburgh goal scored by number 93, Peter Nedved, assisted by number 20, Roman Oksuta.
Picked up by Nedved. Foot winds up. Oh, stopped by Barrasso. Barrasso holds on to it. The Penguins win the faceoff. His pass intercepted by Woolley. Nedved gets hit to Barrasso. Pass to Nedved. Foot moves the puck. He's checked by Olesen. Kovalev passes to Niedermeyer. Robbed by Barrasso. The Rangers go offside. The Pittsburgh Penguins win the faceoff. Dietzick gets checked to the net. Rebound! Skrudland moves the puck. Tamer shoves Lindsay. Graves passes it. Lindsay winds up. Here we go again. Okay, boys, break it up. Now take a seat for 5.
You have to show some sense of discipline and think team first. I don't think that was the case.
New York Rangers penalty to number 11, Bill Lindsay. A 5-minute major for fighting. Pittsburgh penalty to number 28, Craig Muni. A 5-minute major for fighting.
And they drop the puck. Rangers 0, the Penguins 1. Barnes to the net, checks him. Fuhr gives it to Recchi. Offside against Pittsburgh. So what's the news on Graves?
You know, he's been a lot better than his stats bear out.
The ref gets ready to drop the puck. Olczyk wins the draw. Takes the shot. He's stopped by Fuhr. Intercepted. Moves it on to Mullen. Granato moves the puck. Roach gives it to Niedermeyer. Granato, one-touch pass. Kovalev starts out. Olczyk gets hit.
1 minute left in the first period.
Fuhr stops him. Roach shoots. Fuhr stops him. Only 30 seconds remaining in the period. Hatcher touches the puck for icing. New York gobbles it up. Nedved flicks it to Baranek. 20 seconds to go. Nedved passes, stolen by Jovanovski. Olesen passes ahead. Baranek moves the puck, and that's the end of the first period. Welcome back for the second period of today's game. I'm Jim Hewson.
And I'm Darryl Ray.
Francis wins the draw cleanly. Kasparaitis gets hit towards the net. Shot! Fuhr saw that one coming. Leach to Desjardins. Pass intercepted. Johnson gets hit. Fuhr gets the puck to Richer. Fuhr stops it. Richer passes it. Keane to the blue line. He's blasted by McCabe. Shoots! Parasso gets his blocker on it. Great save! Kasparaitis passes it to Johnson. He passes it. Short pass to Yager. Takes the shot. Saved by Fuhr. Richer moves it on. McCabe flicks it. Stolen by Yager. Scores!
No chance whatsoever for him to keep that one out.
Pittsburgh goal scored by number 68, Jaromir Jagr, assisted by number 10, Ron Francis.
Nedved gets possession off the draw. That's gotta hurt. Foot passes. Pass intercepted. Short pass to Olesen. Foot gets hit. Nedved passes it. Baranek shoots the puck. Kovalev, high pass. That's icing. The puck will go back to the other end for the faceoff. The puck is dropped. Picked up by the New York Rangers. Forsberg out of his own zone. They score!
New York Rangers goal scored by number 38, Peter Forsberg.
Peter can score. He can set up goals. What's remarkable is his strength.
Yeah, he's respected throughout the league as one of the strongest two-way players going today.
Across to Jovanovski. Just 2 minutes remaining in the period. At center. Diedzik over to the point. Buchberger hits him. Passes to Skrudland. He winds up. He is checked. Parasso passes it across. Moved ahead by Barnes. Recchi flattens Hatcher. He gets a hold of it. He's jolted by Jovanovski.
1 minute left in the second period.
Skrudland passes. Graves passes. Uh-oh, looks like we're going to see a little tussle. That'll be enough of that. On with the game.
He'll get the gate for that one.
Pittsburgh penalty to number 16, Joe Dziedzic, a 5-minute major for fighting. New York Rangers penalty to number 9, Adam Graves, a 5-minute major for fighting.
They move into position for the faceoff. The Penguins win the faceoff. The puck's knocked loose by Forsberg. They score!
New York Rangers goal scored by number 38, Peter Forsberg.
So what's the news on Forsberg?
You look at the points he's racked up in this game, and it's hard to fathom he doesn't have more total points this season.
Nedved settles in for the faceoff. He'll face off against Foot. The Penguins win the faceoff. Baranek passes. He's stopped. Niedermeyer out of his own zone. He drops it to the wing. To Oksuta. And that's the end of the second period. Time now for the third period of today's game. I'm Jim Hewson.
And I'm Darrell Ray. This should be a great finish.
Francis gets to the circle. He'll face off against McCabe. The Pittsburgh Penguins win the faceoff. Offside, Pittsburgh. The Pittsburgh Penguins win the faceoff. New York intercepts the pass. Leach, one-touch pass. McCabe turns it over. He is checked. Francis over to the point. He's hit by Keane. Johnson to the net. He passes. Yager moves the puck. Kasparaitis gets hit. Fuhrer passes it. Pass intercepted. Riche passes it. Pittsburgh has it. Pass intercepted. Parasso makes a nice save. Kasparaitis passes it. Francis over to the wing. He passes over to Yager. McCabe to Keane. The puck's knocked loose by Hatcher. Francis passes ahead to Johnson. Leach hits him. He passes. Riche gets checked. They score!
New York Rangers goal scored by number 44, Stéphane Richer, assisted by number 2, Brian Leach.
Stolen by Jovanovski. Baranek passes it. His pass to Nedved. Baranek shoots the puck. Oksuta passes it. Forsberg hits him. He intercepts the pass. Woolley touches the puck for icing. Pittsburgh jumps to it. Oh, what a save by Fuhrer. Buchberger passes. His pass to Kovalev. Goes to Foot. Shot. Intercepted. Shot. New York hits the post. Johnson moves it into the middle. Vault gets hit. He winds up. He's stopped. Fuhrer holds on to it. Fuhrer has made some good saves.
That's a decent goals against average.
The teams line up for the faceoff. Barnes won the draw. Skrudland to Lindsay. He passes it across to Tikkanen. Lindsay belts Woolley, then moves it ahead to Johnson. He passes it to Vault. The puck's knocked loose by Guerin. Penalty against the Penguins for roughing.
1 minute left in the third period. Pittsburgh penalty to number 8, Gary Volk. 2 minutes for roughing.
The teams line up for the faceoff. They drop the puck. Barnes gets hit. He passes across to Nedved.
You don't have to bend the rules to set a guy straight. That was just a great hit.
Foot passes ahead to Tikkanen. 20 seconds remaining in the period. Fuhr passes it. That was a two-line offside pass. New York collects the puck. Put this one in the books. The New York Rangers have beaten Pittsburgh.